Hey ho everybody, Ginger Gargoyle here. I am finally going to be doing the follow-up on the fall personal shopper from Paper Wishes. So we're going to take a closer look at some of the things that are inside of this kit. If you are lucky enough to find it, they do not have any more on the website that I have seen. So if you do find it, it's going to have to be through the secondary market. But it is chock full of stuff. So let's take a look first at did you ever have one of those days where you just can't hit a button right? At the flyer that comes with it. Okay, this is your little instruction book. Let me zoom you guys in. All right, this is the instruction book. You can see it says Paper Wishes. It comes with a little note here from Paulette, who is the owner and CEO, I guess you call it, of Paper Wishes. All right, and then over on the side, it goes through everything you get in the kit. So you can see that you get the orange and brown set of paper here. Then you get a lavender and brown set of paper. This whole area here. And then you get what they're calling Sarah books down here. Okay, now I'm going to zoom you back out again. Okay. You open it up, it opens this way. It's like a giant booklet. So this is page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This becomes kind of important later on, because down here at the bottom of this, it says that there's more items on page 5. And if you don't understand that this is page 5, you're going to be hunting around going, what the heck? Okay, so these show you how to make items using the kit. You do not need to follow this completely. In fact, I very rarely buy these kits to actually make the items that are shown in the kit. I get them for the paper, the extra little doodads, or something that's in the box that I really wanted that I could not get any other way. A lot of these kits, when you check for personal shopper, when you do the search for personal shopper on Paper Wishes, the kits that come up, a lot of them have items you can no longer get. At the time that the personal shoppers were made, back when she was doing it, I think it was every other month, they were current or sneak peek items of what was going to be coming up. Well, this is 10, 12 years later, and or no, not even, it hasn't even been that long. I want to say they stopped doing the personal shoppers in 2018 or 19. So it's only been a few years. But since then, because I was just getting ready to join them because I loved getting the kits. And I was like, I should just join them. So let's take a look at what I got in my kit. The first thing I got was a regular envelope. And then, or not a regular envelope, an envelope and a card. These are not your typical card. These are not the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. In fact, you may have moved a little bit, I'm sorry. In fact, these are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I made these myself, and you can see that there is quite a difference in size, okay? This is the smaller size from England or Europe that they like, and I want to say it's 5 1/2 by 6. So it's a larger card. I used to cut these down to make the regular old 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But I kind of like the big ones too. So, and then I received this. This is a glassine bag. Now, if you are familiar with parchment, this is not parchment. If you are familiar with wax paper, this is not wax paper. This is glassine. It is different. It's almost like a parchment with a plastic type coating on it. My understanding is glassine is almost always food grade. This one is already pre-scored. I would have to cut it apart, but these will make 2 tiny envelopes. Instructions for this are on that sheet. Oh wow, they even give me extra little bits on this one. Interesting. Because this is supposed to look just like this. But we'll get back to that. Okay. Then I received what they're calling their Sarah book. Alright. Basically what it is it's a piece of paper which measures, if I can get my ruler out, my Tim Holtz ruler to boot. That's cool. Oh, no, wrong end. This end. It measures 5 by 5. No, 6 by 6. Okay. 6 by 6. Oh, well, 6 by... Yeah, 6 by 6. All right. So it's going to take a regular 6 by 6 piece of paper to cover this. These are a little bit smaller because when you put them together, they make a book. They are pre-punched for you. You can join them with ribbon, or you can join them with rings, or you can join them with brads, whichever way works for you. My husband and son will take care of that. And then, yeah, so that's in the book, or in the sheets. And I was noticing that it is already pre-scored, so it's 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch away. So that's cool. Then I have these. Now these kind of threw me for the longest bit. I was like, what are they? They don't look like rub-ons. And then I remembered, they're not rub-ons. They're kind of like a clear plastic. It's not it's really an acetate, but it's like a clear plastic. All right, and it's dull on one side, dull on the other, but it's not shrink either. One of them is a tag, and it comes with a ball chain. I don't know if you guys can see that. It comes with the ball chain. Okay. So that's nice. And everything in this kit is fall related, not school related, not necessarily falling leaves related. It's just fall related. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this, because this is the part that's going to take the longest. Because this is your little bag of doodads. I'm going to save the paper for last. If I need to, I will split this into 2. All right. You get a whole lot in this. Okay. You get brads. Okay. I don't know if you guys will be able to, you know what, let me zoom you in. Let me zoom you in. Here we go. Okay, so you get brads. You guys see the little sticky out parts on this one? In a Rick Rack. That's cute. You get a lot of ribbon. Okay. That's why I said for that book, you don't have to use rings, because I don't see any rings in this. All I see is ribbon. So I have a feeling that according to the little flyer, you're supposed to use ribbon to hold that together. That's what I am going to assume. Of course, we all know what they say about assuming anything. It will make an ass out of you and me. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to get an empty Pringles container. I never throw these away. In fact, I decorate these. And I'm going to put my things in here as I talk about them. You get, everything is all mushed up here. Okay, we already talked about that, Brad. This is, okay, you get little tiny, teeny weeny little brads of all different shapes. Well, because here's a round one. Here's a rounded one. That was a diamond shaped one that I had before, but you can see just like this one, just like this one. Okay, so you can see all of those. Okay, I took the time to sort some things out here since I needed to put all my little brads, which obviously I missed one, into my little pot here. Okay, so you get these rectangles, which are kind of a pinkish color. I'm going to keep one of them out. And then you get these rectangles, which are kind of an orange color. I'm not sure if I am showing you guys these clear enough. All right, and then you can see that there is a definite size difference between these two pieces. Okay, there's a reason for that. All that's in the book. All right, then okay, you get 2 wood pieces. All right, remember I haven't really taken a really good look at that booklet yet, so I'm not quite sure what all of these will do. You get some square brads, diamond shaped brads, okay, with the four tines on them, okay, and then you get some round ones that have 2 brads on them. All right, I've used those for a variety of things. Oh, there's another small one. You get some buttons in both clear and black. Another small brad. Okay, so you get some buttons in both clear and black, and they both have holes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the sun to reflect in such a way that, there you go. There you can see the holes. Each one is a double hole. You can use those for buttons, or you can use them as they say to use them on the little kit flyer. You get some rounded, oh, there's another one of those little things. Okay, you get some of these rounded paper clips. I love these, I really do. They are snug. I like to use them to string things onto because it takes quite a while before things fall off. You get these little dots. All right, I don't know what they are intended for. I have one that is shaped like a tear duck, or like a teardrop. I have a feeling that that was an error. So I'll have to figure that one out if it's needed. And you get some of this. This is mesh, okay, but it is sticky, all right? It has a tackiness to it. That's why I had to stop and undo everything, is because everything had gotten stuck on this. This will go into the little bag with my ribbons. Everything else I'm going to probably keep inside of my Pringles can. In fact, where is my lid for my Pringles can so I don't accidentally spill them? Because I will spill them. I'm notorious for that. Okay, so you get quite a bit of yardage here. Oh, not yardage, footage. I want to say you get about a foot. Oh, look, there's another one that was hiding inside, which is why I should be unrolling this over the top of my paper. So if there is something hiding in there, like that one again, it's not flying all over the place. Okay. Oh, look, and yet another one. Okay, I have a little over a foot. Okay, so it's a little more than a foot of mesh. So we'll have to see how that works. Okay, I've zoomed you back out. Let's take a look at the papers, and I'm definitely going to have to make this into 2 separate videos. Okay, so I'm going to put this down this way. These are double-sided sheets of paper. Let's see if I can. Maybe you guys a little bit better. Okay. And, oh, no, I take that back. They're single-sided sheets of paper. Oh, that was just silly. Okay, so you get 2 of these, but they're on 2 separate sheets. All right. But they're the same pattern. You get 1 of these. This hatch mark is adorable. This one has some hatch mark that just goes up the side. Alright. And then this one has a dot pattern across the bottom. This is the brown and orange set. Alright. This one, let's see if I can't. Okay. This is supposedly the brown and lavender set, and there you can see there's a little bit of like a lavenderish type color in there. All right, again, single-sided sheets, so you don't have to worry about not being able to use the back. This all over print. You get 2 sheets of this on 2 separate papers. All right. The stripes, you get 2 sheets of this on 2 separate papers. So these are basically the same sheet. You get 2 of the same sheet. All right, these are just micro-perfed, so you can just pull them apart. Now you got 2 separate sheets. All right, you've got this one on the back, which is a complement to this one on the front. All right, now the nice thing about having these together like this is if you are making your own album and you are covering it, this seam is perfectly matched. This can be your binding on your book. This can be the front of your book. This could be the back of your book. You're perfect. It's fine. I would take a piece of clear transparent tape and go down the inside, or clear tape of some sort, or actually just tape of some sort. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, duct tape that has the fibers in it would be perfect to help put some strength on this binding, because this is fairly thin paper. All right, but a duct tape on the inside would work perfect for that. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave that together because I do like that pattern, and the thought of that as a spine is amazing. And then there you get this sheet. All right, and you can see that this is a lightweight paper, and you get some tags and some sayings and some cards that get be cut apart. All right, and these are just solid sheets. All right, so you get these solid sheets. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one is the other one. All right. And this was really back before they started doing their background solid sets. So this has really come quite a ways. And you get this one. This is a heavier weight cardstock, and it is cardstock. Okay, when I say cardstock, normally I'm talking like the paper. It's just kind of a thicker paper. This is actually cardstock. It has a texture to it. You can see that you get some file type cutouts that you can cut out yourself. You get an envelope here you can cut out, or a pocket. You can either use it as an envelope or a pocket, depends on what you're doing. You get these tags. These tags. I went and got myself an accent. These tags, you got these tags. You get some letters. Okay, but then the rest of it is solid backgrounds. Okay, so you get 5 sheets of solid backgrounds in the purple, or the lavenders, the oranges, the browns, and oh, you get a second set of tags. Look at that. I did not notice that before. How did I not notice that? The second set of tags. That's great, actually. Because this one is all extra little doodads, and then these are tags. So and they're fairly simple shapes. So if you have cutting dies, you can see if you have a cutting die, that'll cut around it fairly easily. You're of course going to have to cut it through, but yeah, hang on a second. Okay, I was taking my ruler and going over this to see if there's any straight way to cut this, because in general, when they make these sheets, they make it so that you can cut it in as few cuts as possible. I don't know if you've ever noticed that before. They did not do that on this one. This one has got things that are running into each other at some point or another. They don't have a first line. Wait, maybe. Nope, because you're going to run into it down here. Alright, so you're going to have to be really careful when you're cutting this one out. Alright, my tendency, I thought I could just go zzz, and then that way anything on this side would be able to go through my die cutting machine, and anything on this side would be able to go through my regular die cutting machine. That's not going to be the case. Interesting. Very interesting. And this one is the same way. Wait, maybe, nope, this one's the same way. They were more concerned with packing everything onto the sheet than they were in clean cut lines. Interesting. Very interesting. So you're going to have to be careful when you cut these apart, when you're using them, okay? And then there is one more packet of sheets. This is the last one. Alright, like I said, I'm going to have to split this into two. I'm just going to have to do it. These are for the Sarah book. Alright, so these are, at least this page is, for the Sarah book. Alright. Sarah Newman, I don't know if she's related to Paulette or not. Some of her things I have, and I really like them, and a lot of her things that I have, I really wonder what I am doing with them. Okay. I've got a couple of books like this that have the words and stuff, and it's one of those things. Okay. So, these are made to work with this sheet. I'm fairly sure. But you get some pockets. There's some envelopes. Let's see if I can turn that around. I was really hoping that this would have been more into the thing. Again, single-sided sheets. You get this one that's full of words. Alright, and you're probably wondering what these half sheets are for. They are explained in the little booklet because you get these full sheets, alright, and then you get more of the words and sayings in the background. These partial sheets like this, they are generally made for working with the envelopes. Oh, what did I just do with an envelope? I have buried it all under the paper. I have buried it all under my paper. Here we go. These are generally the same size as the cards, all right, such that you can, if you so choose, use these to cover the card with. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could use these to cover your card. They are more than sufficiently made. Well, these are bigger than the 6, because these are definitely a 12 by 12 paper. These must be like a 6.5. These must be a 6.5 inch card. So it must be 5. What did I do with my? I've got everything all messed up here now. These are a 5 by 6.5 inch card. All right, this is going to be 6 inches wide. That's why you're going to end up with a little bit of extra. But you can definitely cover a card up with this. All right, that's why a lot of the personal card shoppers or the card kits that they used to sell have a lot of these half sheets in them because they were specifically made to work with the cards. Okay, guys, that is everything in this kit. It was just a quick little boop, boop, boop. Here you go. But it's, you know, it's nice to have in your arsenal. It's nice to have on the side. Like I said, you do not have to follow the way that the book said, or the way that their little flyer says to do it. It is completely up to you. If you want to use these half sheets for cards, go ahead. If you want to use these half sheets to cover a book, go ahead. Because remember, they're 6 inches. And the book is 6 by 6. Alright. These corner sheets are bigger than a 6 by 6. I'm fairly sure they're a 6 by 8. Wrong side. These are 6 by 7. Okay, so this would be a 7 by 7. I am fairly sure. Yeah, these are 7 by 7 square here in these 2 corners. Alright? And you can see you've got tons and tons and tons of words all over the place for all occasions. And the theme was supposed to be family for that book. So, and then you've got these folders, envelopes, whatever you want to use them for, to use in any way that you wish. Okay? So that's it. That's it. That is everything. All of it. The whole kit and caboodle. All done up in 2 videos. Because I'm going to have to cut this, because I do not want to redo this. Okay, guys? So that's it. I'll be done. I will talk to you all later. I have some more hauls to do. At least one more haul to do. And, yeah. So, if you can get a hold of this kit, I'm telling you, you would not feel bad to get a hold of this kit. Because, like I said, if nothing else, you've got a little book. You've got the glassine bags. Glassine is getting hard to find. You've got all your ribbons. Oh, don't get those cards. Those cards I made. Okay, and I think that's... Oh, and then you get your little doodads. I actually put those back inside of their bag. And most importantly, you get the instruction sheets. So that even if you use this stuff up, save these, and yeah, you can substitute just about any papers that you want, any doodads that you want, any ribbon that you want, just so you can make it. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm done. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye!